called Ematex. They're actually based out of Italy. And what this company does on the surface is to, you could absolutely do skincare, Dave, is to produce packaging accessories for the fashion industry. Okay, that's their primary purpose for existing as a business. Okay, so they tailor to the fashion industry. They do labels, they do ribbons, they do what's called hang tags. So anytime you buy a piece of clothing, I was just seeing if I've got anything. Typically they've got a tag on it, or whether that's attached with a safety pin or if it's just tied on. That's called a hang tag. You see that a lot, particularly when you start going to more mid-range fashion and clothing items. Anyway, belt labels, patches as well. Patches on clothes, which then come off. That's really, really big. Buttonholes, accessories and tags, and then packaging. Okay, so that's what they focus on anyway. And I was looking at it because I'm interested in this side of it, their packaging side. So feel free to flick through onto that. And I saw that they did this beautiful, beautiful, like as a product, that's a bottle of gin. Great. I love gin. One of my favorite drinks. And so I was looking at that, and the packaging I thought was very interesting. It's got this kind of beautiful, beautiful raw look to it as a packaging, and also in bottles and things like that. And so I reached out to them and kind of spoke to a dude there about that because it was an interesting product idea. But then I started thinking, what else could you use that for? Where else are the opportunities for that level of packaging? Okay, I've done heaps of different unique kinds of packaging. It really, really helps. And it helps specifically in a particular niche where packaging is massively important. What is that niche? So specifically, the one I looked at was gift giving, which is a ginormous niche. It's in freaking insane. Anyway, so I thought that when you are giving a gift, what do you want as the gift giver? What does the gift giver want to receive from the person who's receiving the gift? They want this like wow factor. Like, oh my God, that's amazing. What creates that wow factor is packaging. That's what creates that. Okay. So if you can engineer that into your products, it's awesome for you and for your brand. Anyway, so I thought that was kind of an interesting way to look at it. This is Gift for Teenager, which is a 10 million a month page one search term on Amazon. For that single search term, 10 million a month, Amazon.com. Of course, other markets will have different search volumes, as you know. Okay, but that's interesting. And then you've got a factory who can put something very, very unique together for you within that market that is a underserved market when it comes to high-end wow factor packaging or packaged gifts. Okay, totally underserved. Anyway, that was kind of interesting. I love this company as well. They do the hang tags and the ribbons and loads of other cool shit for a lot of the fashion brands here in Europe. If you're like, well, fuck Europe, I'm not interested in Europe, Neil, I want something for Australia, then these guys do a great job of that too. Dillian Yima Garment Accessories. On their site, they don't have the same level of sophistication that I've seen on Ematex's site, but they do very, very interesting stuff. And the idea to take something that is predominantly for the fashion industry and apply it across other categories is interesting nonetheless. Okay, that's an interesting kind of idea. And I guess that's what really I want to give you as a takeaway from that. Anyway, that was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 people and growing. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right now, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you would like to find out more about what we do and also come and join us, get yourself off to www.aussie onlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye for now.